Yeah. Welcome to another episode of the Strategically Reckless Podcast. We have reached season 8. Damn. Yeah. Hey, yo. We ate in. Oh, we ate in. That's crazy. Man, I never thought. I never thought. So, I want to start off by saying thank you. I just want to start this show off by saying thank you. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of time to come in, but it don't even matter. It don't even matter because y'all are here when you get here. I want to say thank you. People don't say thank you enough, but if I ain't told you thank you for telling somebody about the show, thank you for watching the show, thank you for sharing. I appreciate you so much. You have no idea. You have no idea. I appreciate you. Man, what's up, Pops? Thank you. Man, all of this stuff, man, it's so dope. Because it's something that, most people don't stick with stuff. And it doesn't matter what it is. It don't have to be this. But it just happened to be this. A lot of people don't stick to it. And so, man, I got to give a little baby shout out to myself. Yeah. Man, we just started season 8. I've been going at it a long time. And the one thing that I'm super proud of is that we try not to, recycle too much stuff, even though certain things happen again and again. It's something that I found that I needed. I like I said, I appreciate the people that tune in on a week-to-week basis. And if you watch live, if you jump in the chat and shoot a what's up, a hey Jay, or what's up cuz, or whatever, even if you watch it and don't say nothing, I appreciate you. Yeah. Hey, look. So look, on today's show, now you know what I was going to have some old clips from some past shows, which probably would still be dope. But man, hey,
What up? What up?
we here.
What you
What's
got?
up, Bill, man?
What up, Slick? What's going on with you?
Hey, man, I'm just saying thank you, man. Just saying thank you to everybody that helped get us to this point.
Oh, for
Like
sure, for sure.
like to think about, when I first started and jumping on with sister to sister, and as their male correspondent, it was crazy then because they was real. They for whole family in the church like that. And
Yeah.
yeah, I grew up. I grew up there. I'm aware, but at the same time, I got a little edge. I got a little edge, and it got
Of
rough on
course.
sometimes.
Of course we do.
Hey, whenever I started laughing, and it was about to be, I knew I was about to say something almost out of pocket.
Yeah.
I know they was worried about what they people was gonna say. But at the same time, man, it was one of those things where it was just authentic thoughts and comedy, and then when you came on and started doing the show with me, man, that was dope. Those were some fun times, man. Thinking back to some of the guests that we had on.
Yeah,
We gonna
yeah.
we gonna start back getting guests as long as they don't as long as they don't ask for too much extra money.
Yeah, Yeah, especially nowadays. Nowadays, everything is some kind of instead of just some fun.
Hey
Everybody
man,
wants something.
speaking of, so the dude, I just had to get my internet service switched over, which is why my like if y'all saw the feed last week, I had the green screen behind me. It was all weird and whatnot. I was out there. I was out
You got it on there now.
there to fix that. All right, and so I was like I said, I was getting the internet switched over. That dude that tried to hustle up the wireless service, he was like, "Hey, so man, what you need all this speed for? Cause y'all a little high for." Asked if we work from home, and I told him I did a podcast to work from home and whatnot. And he was like, "Oh, so do you want to interview Charleston White?"
Wait, what?
Yeah, and I was like, that's a great idea, but he might be out my budget."
He
And this
knew him?
and this dude, I didn't even bother to ask because this dude
Oh,
was
okay.
like, he followed up with, "Yeah, I don't know if I could afford a Charleston White right now," and he was like, "Yeah, she does be out here trying to get 15 racks about you."
Mm,
15 racks?
mm.
15 racks? No, no, yeah, no. I don't need to know if you know him. You just out here dropping names. You might not know him. You might know somebody that know him.
Know
And for,
somebody that knows somebody.
and for 15, his fee might be 10, and you just try to get five of it off of the top. I don't trust you. What up,
Mm.
Carl? Leon Skills in the house. If you in the Chicagoland area, go and holler at Cuzzo and get you some new ink at the Ink Therapy Lounge. I believe that's what it is. Look, he popped in and got some free promo. Hopefully I said the name of the, the tattoo spot right.
Post it
Hey,
in there, Leon, if you got it on there.
yeah, throw that on in there. We'll put it in there. I show it. Yo, you got any testimony?
What's that? No, I ain't got no text.
Man, I ain't got none either, man. I keep saying I'm gonna get some as soon as I start working
Yeah.
out again.
What you trying to get?
Man, I don't know. I had for 17, yeah, Eat Therapy Lounge. Yeah, I got it
O-
right. Shut
On
up,
the back?
man. Something. I don't know. That's part of the reason why I ain't got nothing yet, because I don't know what I want. Shout out to
Oh, I
Eat
thought you
Therapy
pointed at
Lounge.
the back.
I put it. I pointed to the back, but I was also flexing at the same time as I did 5 push-ups before I got on air.
Oh, you showing them where the gun show is.
hey,
Okay.
hey, you get it right there. But yeah, man, this dude tried to hustle up a Charleston White drop, and I was just like, I don't know about that one. It ain't no thing, cause it's light work. That's free. You know what I'm saying? People need to do more of the free stuff, like saying thank you and like just putting that up. That ain't cost me nothing, man. But at some point, at some point, it's gonna be a Super Bowl commercial. What up, Vanish? Charleston White was in Blytheville, Arkansas twice last year. Why? I don't know. They paid Buddy a loaf of bread. Man, no, they didn't. What they
What's up,
did,
cousin?
what they did, that some of them hustlers that's riding around on donks. They covered that tab.
What's up, Carla?
What up,
That's
Lorella?
funny though.
Hey man, I want to give a shout out real quick to Carla. We bowled a tournament this weekend on the same team, man.
Uh-oh.
Nah, yeah, it was a good time, man. I don't bowl a whole lot of tournaments, but she asked me to bowl, and I was like, "Now let me get my permission slip signed. Let me get my permission slip signed. Make sure ain't no plans for the day after. Valentine's Day, and yeah, I come on out there, and yo, we did our thing. We didn't make the cut, but here's the funny thing.
Mm.
I told I was talking to Naya. I was talking to Naya about it, and I was like, look, I'm sweeping the floor every day. Yo, if Carla and I we get something going on this tournament, we get something going on this tournament. I'm gonna go get us a Roomba. And my and they and they were like, hold on, I need to take my I need to take my earbuds out. You and Carla about to go get a what? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, a room, bruh.
I said, I said a room, a Roomba. All she heard was room, and I was like, no, no.
No, I didn't say a room, bro.
I sweep 3 times a day. I sweep 3 times a day, Mo. Every time I see something, I start sweeping. And it was funny. It was funny. I was like, yo, it's funny how women hear things, and then how dudes hear things. And man, we like I ain't planning on getting on her and roasting her, but I did want to talk about this too. Was like when she heard room, and it just the the switch cut off, like the hearing cut off. I got
Right.
say what now?
That's
Room,
that selective hearing kicked in.
Roomba. Now here's the, here's the best of things. So when it comes to how we hear things, there was a half of a key, like a part of a key, outside of the in the driveway. I brought it in the house, and I showed Nay. I was like, baby, uh, I found this. It looked like a key. It looks like a key. And she was like, I said, I found this in the driveway. And she was like, well, what is that? And I was like, it's a key. And she was like, duh. And I was like, wait, well, hold on now. Hold on. How can you duh me? You dubbed me. And I was like, you just asked if it was a key. And she was like, well, I know it's a key. And where did it come from? And I was like, well, you asked me what it was. It came from the driveway. But let's get back to this duh. 'Cause I was like, you half a key, a kilo. No, we ain't got those in my garage. Don't be sending them folks over here. Do not be sending these folks over here. But yeah, it's funny how we hear things, and how people how like I'm trying to think. She said something to me one day, and before she can get it all the way out, I was like, huh? Oh yeah, I ain't let you finish. It started that.
Yeah, that's those trigger words. We all have trigger words. Especially in relationships.
Hey, I'm about to try to trigger you right now.
Go ahead. What you got?
Did you watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah, you just triggered it. You just yeah. I didn't want to, but I watched some of it, a big majority of it. Yeah, I watched a big majority of it.
All right. Okay. So a reason why I wanted to ask you about this is that the week after the Super Bowl, this dude is a staunch Cowboy fan. He the we winning the Super Bowl this year type Cowboy
Mm,
fan.
yeah,
And
them fans, the ones that make everybody hate us. But yeah, go ahead.
we win the Super Bowl this year. He got a Dallas Cowboy bowling jersey. He bowling a Dallas Cowboy hat, gloves, shoe covers, bowling bag. He probably got a Dallas Cowboy spare ball. Well, on Thursday, he showed up to the bowling alley in a Kansas City Chiefs jersey and hat. He was matching. He wasn't bowling this.
Why?
And so it I want to ask you this. Do you have any of the NFL paraphernalia? or another team other
I
than the
do.
Cowboys?
I do, but it's like I got a Bo Jackson jersey. It's stuff like that. Bo Jackson. I got a Marshall Faulk jersey when he was in Missouri,
Okay,
and stuff like that. It's not just a Kansas City or
you ain't got
it's players that stood out.
you ain't got no Kelsey right now.
No, no, I ain't got no hell
You ain't got no you ain't got no Isaiah Pacheco.
no.
I
No, no.
Yeah, so I was thrown off by it because I'm like, what are you doing? Because like I know you wouldn't. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't show up in a Philly jersey or a Giants jersey or who else in your division?
Um, Washington.
Washington. Yeah, he wouldn't wear none of that.
I
But
would I would buy a San Francisco and a 49ers and a Philadelphia Eagles shirt to wash my car.
so you wouldn't get a
Just
Jerry Rice jersey?
no, just to clean the dirt off.
What about a Dion?
A Dion?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I get Dion shirt.
you get the you so you'll get a I know you'll get a Dallas one.
Yeah, for sure.
Would you get the San Francisco one too?
Nah. I wouldn't if somebody gave it to me I would, but nah.
Would you wear the Arizona Cardinals Emmitt Smith?
Nah. Mm-mm.
Yo, and so man, what did he say? He wore no he didn't. Come on, man. Come on, man. See, and that's one of those things I was thinking to myself. I could never I wouldn't like jerseys of teams that I would never wear, even shirts. I wouldn't wear never wear a Green Bay jersey.
Right.
No Detroit,
Mm-mm.
no
No, we're
Minnesota,
none of the rivals. None of the
none of
rivals.
them rivals. I don't have no clothes from no other team other than the Milwaukee Bucks shirt that I caught at a game. And I almost didn't do that, but just it'd be hard not to stick your hand up there and catch that thing when it's flying your way.
But man, that's them fair weather fans. Them ones that got all kind of jerseys and stuff like this. Like you got a lot of stuff. So when one of them is looking good, you just throw it on and say, "Oh man, I've been a fan of theirs too." Come on, man, you're a fair weather fan.
Oh, look, man, cuz Leon said he stayed in Wisconsin and almost got a Green Bay jersey. Hey, we would have put you out the family. We would have put a
Leon, you a Cowboys fan? I
no.
mean, a Bears
Man,
fan?
yeah, come on, man. But we not. We would. He would have been. We would have just had to been like, yes. We would have named all his siblings, and it just would have been. We would. It would have been six of them. They would have been like, wait, ain't it seven? No, it's six. Because one of them we had to put out the family.
He ain't in my family.
Oh, look, Bears and Eagles. Man, you wild.
Ooh,
You
that's
wild.
tough.
That ain't that man. I don't even see myself liking two NFL teams. Like it's one that I would cheer for when they going against a team that I like worse. Like
I
that's
used
the
to
only
like
time.
I used to like the Seahawks, but it wasn't so much that it was my team. But if I had another team to go for, I would have picked Seahawks because I like the way Russell was running it. But I only got one team. But like I said, if they did good, I've been good cool with it.
Hey, do you pick up players from your rival teams on your fantasy football?
Yeah, I used to didn't, but yeah,
You said that money makes more
yeah,
sense than that little bit of hate
yeah. That
right there.
money a little bit different, especially
Hey,
when you can win second place and get just as much.
oh fact. Look, this is a root for every team playing against the Packers. Hey,
Against the Packers.
look, 100%. 100%. I do it. every time, man. Look, if they go 0-16, that'd be the greatest. That'd be the greatest season ever.
That's the way I am with the 49ers. I my hate, but I don't like the 49ers. Is the Eagles and 49ers, my hate for them is kind of like tit for tat. But
Yeah.
because of the way the 49ers done us these last few years, it's just a little bit higher than the Eagles.
Dang. Hey, look. So I was trying to think, man. I have some hats. I have some hats where that I got back when I lived in Korea. Like I got like
Mm.
I have a Boston hat, a Yankee hat, like a Boston Celtics hat, a Yankee hat, and like an Atlanta Hawks hat. That was way before I moved here though. And so, but I never wear them. I just ain't thrown them away yet. But I look,
Mm.
even on the video game, I don't even play with other teams.
No, that's where I was when I basketball. I ain't played with nobody but Chicago when we back in the day.
Hey,
I ain't played with
speaking of,
nobody but Jordan.
I'm glad you brought that up because it's MJ birthday today, and I'm not gonna be like them folks that be like, "Hey, you won't support me, but you'll go wish Janet Jackson a happy birthday." We gonna give a shout out to the GOAT.
The
Hey,
GOAT. It's gonna be a lot of hate about it, but that's the GOAT.
no, they all right. They'll be all right. Cause you know what? One thing I noticed. One thing I noticed about how this game, all the games and everything go, man. This dude was unmatched. He brought it every day, every day. Can't beat that. Oh, can't beat that. Every time he stepped on the court, it was a show.
It was. You had to watch it. If you and you didn't want to leave it because you turned it, you messed around and you missed something. Oh,
Man,
come on.
anything.
And you and cousin, you old enough to know better.
Hey, Vanish.
Yeah,
Oh, hey, you wildin'. Yeah, he wasn't even sick.
he he old enough to know better.
Hey, speaking,
When I see cats my age and above and be talking about LeBron to go, I'm like, man, y'all know better. Stop
that's crazy.
it.
Hey, so speaking of Chicago, man, my dad was up there working this past week, and he told me that they closed schools. That they closed schools because of some snow. And I was like, wait a minute, wait, they closed schools because of snow? Was it like a was it like a super blizzard? And he was like, no, they got about 6 inches. What for six? The this new 6 inches is way different than the 6 inches of snow that we got back when I was young. Because I felt like I went to school
Yeah,
every day. They,
yeah, it's different.
they did not. I didn't miss school for nothing.
And we didn't, and a lot of us, we didn't really want them in school like these kids do nowadays. Like, maybe it's just because they got I think about that a lot. Maybe because they got the access to see each other through the video games and through phones and stuff like that. But us going to school was like that was our time to go hang with our boys and chill out and like, make jokes and see the girls and like we wanted to go. Like we didn't us missing school was like, man, I ain't want to miss school. We'd be sick and be chilling and trying to go to school.
Carla said soft, like Kobe said, soft. Like, man, it's so man. I say that way too often, Leon. But I was like, yo, I never like I get it here, but up there, man, we went to school all the time, and maybe they didn't care about us too much because there wasn't even no laws back then that we really just had to wear seatbelts. But
Yeah.
they put them in cars, so maybe they care about folks a whole lot more these days. And I say that and I don't even be believing it. I don't even believe it because they also had people sitting around seeing how much cheese that they could put on a burger, and so without it being outrageous.
Well, you know now that we older, because see we didn't know this stuff when we were younger. Like now that we older, we see the difference in the way school is compared to what we saw when we was in school. You know, what I mean? Like
Mhm.
I used to wonder why these some example. I used to wonder why these teachers and these cops and all that would be trying to check and see why students wasn't at school. Like okay, they wasn't at school. It is what it is. But now, as you get older, you find out they get more money at these schools because of the amount of students that attend and how often the amount of days they attend and all. And it's like, oh, these teachers they weren't really concerned. They just know that if you get this many students in your school or attending to your school, you get this much money from the government or the the state. And like they didn't really care about it, but they wanted this money, but they made it seem like it. And it's
Fact.
like, oh, now I get it.
Look, all of that stuff come with a price.
Yeah, and grades too. Yeah.
All of it make a difference. You know what was crazy? When I taught English over in Korea for those 2 years, I think year two we had a real bad snowstorm. They made us. The teachers had to come to school. The students didn't. I don't know what they had me up in there for. I was in there playing NCAA 10 on the big screen, and they was like,
Hmm.
"Well, I guess you'd have been here long enough." I was like, "Yeah, I shouldn't even have to come in." But but they went to school. I think that was the only time I remember them missing school for any kind of weather. But now,
Hmm.
like all these kids got laptops and whatnot, so you ain't got no excuse to miss school. You get that virtual learning in. Hey, y'all
Yep.
log in. Go ahead and log in and don't be on there playing them games.
Yeah, cause man, when we had computer lab, where we could send private messages across the room, boy,
Moby was sending them,
and boy.
"Do you like
I
me?"
had this one girl, man. I would send her little messages all the time. Mm,
Hey,
man,
hey, Moby out there sending them messages. You got mail.
man, and and to come to find out, I would just sit. It wasn't real. I'm in high school, so it wasn't nothing nasty or nothing. Come to find out, this girl she ended up liking me. I didn't know she liked me, and she didn't tell me.
He didn't give you
And
80%.
nah, she didn't tell me. But she ended up having to leave with her folks, and she ended up taking me to the side of the school and was talking. She told me, she said, I want you to know I like you before I get ready to leave. Like I'm talking about leaving, like they were leaving and not coming back. And she told me that. And after she told me that, she gave me this nice kiss, man. I wish I could find it right now. I wish I remember her name. But man,
Uh-huh.
she gave me this nice little kiss, man. And then after that, she left that next year. I mean that year. That I think it was like that next week or something. But she left, and I was like, and now I'm sitting here nowadays. I'm like, man, I wonder what she doing. I be still thinking about it. That's how that little kiss got me, man. That kiss got me, bro.
Hey, man, I just saw you looking past the sky for a minute. Like you was looking
Yeah,
right
I had to
past the
look
light.
up, man. I had to look up, man. I might have to do some research when we get out here, man. I might have to find who. She probably got about 3 or 4 kids now. I'm good now. I'm chilling.
Hey,
I'm good.
man, listen, I'm gonna tell you something I just thought about while you were talking.
What's
When
that?
we back in the day when we had like when we were kids and our friends left because they family moved, that was always the saddest shit ever. Like we was like, "Man, we're never gonna see you again.
Yeah.
Goodbye." I don't have a way to contact you because my mama phone ain't on right now, and I don't know y'all new number. So, which is wild because I did a lot. I did a lot of moving. I did a ton of moving when I was a kid, so I was always the one like leaving and then going and meeting new people, which is why it's not difficult for me now. But it's like,
Mm.
yo, I was always like, all right, guys, we about to move again. So I'm gonna holler at y'all. Give me your address. But I might write y'all. I ain't got no
Yeah,
phone
that's
yet.
crazy.
And that's just kind of what it was back in the day. Now everybody connected these kids like 9, 10 years old with phones and whatnot. I'm like, what you need a phone for? In case
Yeah.
y'all move, just
And
in
you
case.
almost you almost have to get them a phone nowadays. The way things set up when they get a certain age.
How old was it when well shit, he grown now, almost grown now. But
I
how
got
old
him
was it
one.
when he
I
got
got him
first?
at 12. He was 12.
Well,
Yeah, I got him
and
one at 12.
that's wow. 12. I tried to let one of my foster kids get a phone when he was 11, and that was a
Mm.
failure. That was a failure.
Yeah.
He was out there. He was out there getting tricked because all his messages was coming to my phone too. And
Mm.
the little girl that he called herself liking, she was sending all these bogus messages. He had called herself getting mad at her and sent, and she was like, "Yo, he got sent off big time." We invited
Mm.
her and her people to a barbecue, and she was like, "I'm here." And she was
Wow.
nowhere to be found. Like he kept going outside. He was looking sad. I'm like, dude, don't keep falling for this dude. She ain't got no Lamborghini. She ain't got no Lamborghini. Stop, stop falling for this. And then old girl messed up, and like he was texting her the next day about how mad he was, and it was messed up that she didn't show up. And then she propositioned him to get her pregnant the first day of school in the bathroom.
At 11?
Yeah, they was going into the sixth grade, I think, and we was like, up, this is over. We're done. We're done with
So
this
you
whole
you
phone
just
thing.
straight cut it out, or you just you stopped it completely?
I stopped that. Me and Ned, we stopped everything. We got to talk to her mama. Hey, the whole night we set it
Mm.
up. We met the mama, and yeah, none of that. We weren't doing none of that.
Now I did. I had mine where it was set where he not all his messages would come, but it had a detection like when certain words or like a picture, it would let me know. But I didn't have that. Luckily, I didn't have that problem. I mean, it was a few times he had a few friends. They was in their little chat group. They said a few cuss words, and that was about it. But
Yeah, see, I wasn't even tripping about the cuss words. I was just like, hey, his rule was there better not be nothing in his phone that you don't feel like I should be able to see.
hmm
And if you, because I'm gonna ask you, I'm gonna check. I'm going to
yeah,
check. I told him I'm going to check because you ain't paying for it.
right.
And when I because I got the messages and I would screenshot when it be some bogus stuff on there, I'd be like, hey, something in there you don't need. He lied about it. And I was like, I told you I
Mm.
already know. I'm just trying to see where you at. And you know what, Jen? Had he not lied, I probably would have let him hold on to it or gave it back to him after a couple weeks.
Right.
But he lied. And I was like,
It's the
yeah, no,
lies that do it.
you're not ready yet. He was out here
Yeah,
deleting messages. I'm like, hey, what happened to these?
yeah,
How do we get? Why do my phone got these messages and this one don't?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're not ready yet. And it was okay. He didn't need it. He didn't
And
need
that part, that's what trips me out when I be seeing parents and stuff on like online on the internet and stuff. Be talking about how the kids is acting this way about it, and it's like, aren't you paying for it? How you gonna tell me if you can or can't or use my phone or you got life messed up?
it.
I,
Man,
I wish I would hear him tell me you can't get my phone.
That's not gonna happen. It can't happen.
Yeah, I never understood that. Wow, how I see. I mean, I guess I do understand that it's when you're not a when you're not an alpha, you don't you stuff like that happen to you.
Hey,
But
look,
hey,
man,
I'm like, man, come on, I wish you would.
all that stuff, all that stuff be need to be nipped in the bud, and I don't think a lot of these parents do it. Like I know when these girls, they 2 and 3, and they come back from weekend visits, and they done learn some new words, and we be like, you're not, you're not, you're not gonna tell me to hush. You're not gonna
Right.
tell,
Yeah.
shut up, daddy. No, excuse
Mm-mm. I don't think so.
no, I'm not playing.
Mm-mm.
Hold on, I am not playing.
Yeah, that's the thing. They be too busy trying to be cool and be friends with me. It's like, okay, first we're gonna get this established. I'm the parent. Then we can talk about being friends. But we're gonna get the parent part established first and foremost.
Listen, look at this.
You locked up.
He said, my mic don't work when we start talking about Valentine's Day. It's okay. I didn't know if anybody had filled out any of them applications.
What's that? Your your what you call it had locked up. I couldn't hear you.
I said, I didn't know if anybody had filled out any of them applications to, let me shut that. Oops, not that one. Damn, let me shut this down. Here we go. Yeah, if they filled out any application to be on your Valentine's Day card, get on your Valentine's Day mailer.
What was that?
Oh, you ain't put one out this year?
Oh no, no, I did. I did. No, I did. I did.
What be out here advertising calendars, dates?
No, I didn't do it this time.
Oh man, look, man, my wife and I, we went out and the kids was gone this weekend, so we call ourselves
Oh,
being grown.
nice.
Yeah, we call ourselves being grown. We all out at 2 o'clock in the morning, kicking it over some friends' house, having shots.
Oh
Now here's
man.
the messed up thing. I told Naya, I was like, hey, you might have to drive. Oh, she might have to drive. She went when we got ready to leave at like 2 something. She went and got her little tail right in the passenger seat like it was a steering wheel over there. I was like, "What you doing? Why are you over there?" Man, I mean, I was like to drive, but I was still like, "Hey, you're in the wrong seat. You're in the wrong seat." Hey, what Banner say? Let's see. Dated a white girl from Kentucky, met a little boy. When he saw when he saw me, he said, "Nigga, nigga, nigga." Like,
Yeah, you got
dang.
to get out of that relationship immediately. Cause
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta call him one back and then you get out of that relationship. Yeah. Oh, see, you didn't remind me.
so which one of y'all drunk the most? That's the question.
Dang, you asking all these difficult questions.
Well, see, that's the one who should have been driving is the one who drunk the less.
I agree, Moby, but it's all good. We got back safe. I got it back safe. I was cool. I had a stick of gum and some water, and I was all right. I was all
Y'all should have
right.
just stayed over their house, spent the night.
That's what. That initially that was the thought process. We vanish out here meeting girls on MySpace, white girls at that. You wildin'. You wildin'. Hey, so how much of this NBA All Star Weekend did you watch?
well, I was in and out. It wasn't just I wasn't watching everything solid except for I did watch the what's it called it pretty solid. The actual game yesterday.
Chat room, did y'all check out the NBA All Star Weekend festivities? Like the dunk contest and the 3-point contest, skills challenge, the celebrity game, the
But you
actual
know,
game.
they got the dunk contest. They got old dude, man. They got everybody else talking about coming in and doing the dunk contest. It ain't gonna be too many people able to beat that dude if he's still the same next year.
Oh,
I
Mac.
know, I know, Ja, McClung, whatever his name is. I know Ja nice, but hey, that dude don't dude putting his head on the rim, bro.
Mac McClung tough, and like he get extra credit because he like 5. Let's see how tall Mac McClung is. I want to say like I
He
know
might be about
he's
six because
6 something.
he played in the NBA.
Yeah, I don't mean he ain't little.
Yeah, but I
Uh,
mean, he not. I mean, he
oh
probably
no,
looks
he's
smaller.
6'2". He's 6'2".
Yeah, I would say he looks smaller compared to everybody outside over there at the game, but they said he played in the NBA for a little bit.
I mean, still at a little bit taller than me. You doing a lot with you're doing a lot. That's a lot of hang
Yeah,
time. Like, I'm like, no,
dude. I
no
mean,
dig.
head was right here, man. Rim right there. He like this.
And you know what? I'm a I'm a block Baptist.
What he say?
Yeah, we don't condone drinking and
He,
driving. I was totally sober.
cousin, he never would have made it, cousin. He never would have made it.
So man, this was the first year in a while that I wasn't overly excited to watch all the stuff. Like most of the time, I would have blocked out a few days to one day here to watch the stuff, one day go over to Julian's and watch the dunk contest and 3-point. Man, we wasn't even in the. Well, I wasn't even in a group chat talking about it. Like it was so. It was just alright. It was a little mid. And I'm like,
It's it was kind of hard to. It's kind of hard to watch it, especially like the dunk contest and stuff. I mean, because especially with dunk, because you've seen them all, and it's hard to be creative. I mean, even though that dude was doing some crazy stuff, but it's kind of hard to watch it. And then when they do the All Star game, it's kind of hard to watch that because you know that it's not gonna be no real defense played. That people pretty much gonna be pulling up Jack and three the whole game. It's like yesterday they looked a little more competitive than usual, but
hey,
it's just kind of hard to watch it.
Carla said the WNBA All Star was actually better, which it doesn't surprise me because women play harder anyway. Like they play way harder than dudes in most of these situations. Um, Let me see. So
And
you
see,
know what?
I try to look at it both ways though.
The
Go ahead.
so some of this stuff is just not entertaining because there's not enough stars doing it. And then when you do have some stars that's in it like Chris Paul and Wemby, that whole I'm not gonna shoot thing, that was crazy to even just to try it. But that was 100% Chris Paul's idea. It was 100% Chris Paul's idea.
Oh,
I was
definitely. That's not somebody from international thinking about stuff like that.
oh 100 like Chris Paul was like, how can we game the system? And I already know it's 100% his thing. Now,
Yeah, yeah, I
for
didn't
how
get that part. I didn't know what they were doing.
for how people feel about NBA All Star Weekend, is it still the best All Star out of the 4 major sports? Is it the best All Star Weekend?
I would say yeah, because baseball. I mean, the home run. I mean, that can be kind of exciting, but at the same time, it's kind of like you just got somebody just throwing you a strike. I mean, I know that's easy for me to say, but I'm just saying from as a watching professional do it. It's like it's not like they hitting curveballs or it's
Hmm.
just. But
That's
I
their
would,
dunk contest.
yeah, I would say yeah because they got so many different things that they can do with it.
Yeah, I
The
think
skill challenge, dunk contest, the game.
baseball only has the celebrity softball game, and they got the home
Hmm.
run derby, and then the regular All Star game. Now,
Yeah,
in regards to competitiveness, baseball All Star game, the game itself is far more competitive than any of the other sports because they still trying.
I never watched hockey though. I never watched hockey's All Star game.
Oh, they be they don't hit.
Oh, okay,
It's like the old Pro Bowl game. Like they not hitting, but they still playing.
okay.
Like we know what this is. Like let's not hurt each other, which is where I
Hmm.
think which is where I think what happened to the NBA All Star game. Like they was just like let's not hurt each other,
The
and
Pro Bowl, they are doing more stuff though. They are trying to add more stuff. It's I they've been here to Orlando a couple times. I went and saw one of them. It's a little more exciting watching it up and close, person.
Mhm.
Live right there, but it's kind of about the same.
We gonna have to take it. We gonna have to make a trip down there. The fellas gonna have to make a trip down there
Yeah,
to catch some of this Pro Bowl stuff
yeah. The
because
trip, the ticket was. I think I paid 80 something for me and Tyler. It
oh
wasn't
yeah,
bad, and we was in the lower. We weren't at the bottom, but we was in the lower bowl.
yeah, that ain't bad. You get a couple more bears in it, I'll be down.
You might get it next year.
Oh yeah, we gonna have the people in there. We gonna have the people in there. Hey, so would you would you be what would be the pros and cons to a one on one tournament? 8 players, that's it. Just eight.
The pros, you can actually say who is better, and not just because of on the team. That's the pros about it. The cons, man, somebody want to mess around and get hurt for real. Like, cause once that one on one kick in, I mean, these are straight up pros. Like these ain't no people just like, oh, if you win, you win. They're competitive juicy kick in. It's gonna be some elbows and some.
Like you can foul out. Like we'll say you can foul out. Hey, any of that, any hard fouls, anything like yo, we got a quick hook. We got a quick hook, but let's just say it's like we'll do like a three dribble max. We'll do a three dribble max and or a five dribble max, so that we can keep it going, keep the speed of the games going. And man, man, one of you
Yeah, I think they should play a good old game of 21. I'm gonna put it like
now,
that.
now they'll be more hurt doing 21 than one on one.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like the competitiveness though. Like
Hey,
21 wasn't no joke. Every man for themselves.
it is every man. I okay. On the every man by themselves, I'd rather them do like a cutthroat 1v1 where it's just an interchange. If it's gonna be you want multiple players just rotating in and out playing defense, because typically you don't want to be out here double teaming. You don't want to be out here double teaming. But at the same time, like having a 1v1 versus same position, I mean, the Wimby versus Jobs was gonna make this interesting.
Yeah,
Now,
that'll be crazy.
what I will say is when Kyrie had the ball on the wing and Wimby was guarding him, I was like, hey, just please. Kyrie went for
Ain't no chance.
it. Kyrie tried to make him fall. He went for it. He didn't score, but he went for it.
Yeah.
But I feel like the ankles, see, in 21, ankles are in danger. This one trying to rebound, trying to rebound with a whole bunch of people or somebody going to the basket. It's a lot.
Yeah,
I
it is, but
and I say it as a 40,
competitive.
as somebody that's 44. Like I'm like, it's a lot. Like I'm like, y'all still do this? You going to the basket at 21? You gonna die.
I think it'll be a good competition, real competitive.
Yeah, that's like that. That would be the thing. Like if the 1-on-one, if you was like, yo, I'm not getting ready to get cooked. Well, then you have to play a little defense. You
Yeah.
have to play a little defense. You only get 5 dribbles, so you're not going to be out here. Or, it take you a whole bunch of dribbles to back somebody on down. I thought about horse. I thought about
Hmm.
horse. But you do a couple dunks and some people will be over with. Like you do a reverse dunk and Steph Curry is out.
I don't know what they should. It's kind of hard to think about because I'm gonna be honest with you. I think on their side also, as in some of them cats about to get big contracts, and them big contracts depends on if you mess around and go to the All Star game and you get out there and playing a little bit too hard, right when it's your time for your contract to come get that extension. Ain't no telling what type of money you gonna get now. You might not. You might miss out on a couple mil, even though you're good. You might miss out on a couple mil that you was gonna get before you got hurt. Especially them
That
cats that's on the borderline if they, if they all stars or if they just stars.
I always say I would rather get injured if everybody was playing hard than no did it. Than if everybody was just, you know, playing around and not taking it serious.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, either way is getting hurt is getting hurt, but your what they call it, the ratio or whatever it is, the probability of you getting hurt more is gonna be playing harder than playing like they play now.
Oh man, that what's it called? That so some of that stuff like they was showing. I think it was on TikTok. It might have been, but it was from one of the major networks, and they were talking about how what the All Star game looked like with Luca shooting like 3/4, shots. Steph shooting Steph made a half court shot, but he also missed one. And it's like,
Yeah,
yo, like I like them going to a number, but there was no way once the team got out to that big lead that the other squad was gonna come back. That squad was not gonna come back against them.
that's true. That's true.
And before it got to like 40, it's like, dude, you shooting half court jumpers is crazy. Launching up all those threes, unenjoyable when you missing 5 of them in a row.
Yeah,
If it's called getting hurt, it's called getting D Rose. They done made it's a verb in Chicago. If your
D
legs,
Rose.
yeah, if your legs made out of popsicle sticks, you got them D Roses. Hey, mailman got something. Derek, come in with the smoke. Hey,
Hey,
so
Dad, I can't help it.
Derek came in with the smoke. Speaking of smoke, right quick. Hey, so I ain't get a chance to talk to you about um, the Kendrick performance, anything like that. We'll probably say that for another day. But there was a flight from Toronto. Man, we love you too, man. We appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Y'all
Yeah, for
dope.
sure. For sure.
This premiere episode of season 8. There was a flight from Toronto that crashed, or they landed in Toronto. That crashed and
Man.
overturned. Now, it was like 80 some people on the plane. None of them died. None of them died, but the plane was upside down
Upside down.
when they got off of it. And you know what? It's messed up. My first thought was, damn, Drake, That was my first thought. Like, it's like
Oh, because of Canada, he upset. He dropping plays out the sky. They
sound
not like us. They not like us.
right.
Hey,
Like,
them
I was like,
planes
man,
dropping out the sky. For real though. I'm what you call it.
you know what? It's so crazy. Yeah, like Leon said, it's Denzel Flight 2. Yeah, I'm gonna roll it. I It was October 10th, October 11th, 12th, and 13th. I was drunk. I was inebriated, intoxicated. I'm intoxicated now. He was like, hey. But no, all those people, all of like, you can see people getting off the plane, and it's like, yo, come on, man. Like,
Yeah, I saw some of it just now on CNN. They were talking about the dude was talking about how they was upside down and they
yeah,
dropped and hit the ceiling and telling everybody to get out because all the um, diesel fuel, I mean jet fuel and stuff. They were trying to
yeah,
hurry up and get people out of there.
yeah. You gotta get out immediately. Ain't had no wings on the plane. Like they landed that thing and people pulled out their phones immediately and started recording. I'm like, hold on, fam. It look like it's cold. What are you doing? You need to
They
get to
trying to get
safety.
yeah, but you
You
know that
can't
you know how to do everything now. You mess around, and be shooting at you. You got hold up, wait, stop shooting. Let me get my camera out. All right, now start shooting me. Like what? Get out the way, fool.
Hey man. Look, don't look here's this is the thing. All right. Jen just said it's really ticking me off because flying to vacation is one of my favorite things to do. They got to get it together. I
Yeah,
agree because most of the places that I would want to go requires a plane.
man.
Unless we're gonna be out here, like we can drive to the port. We can drove down to Orlando, you know, hit the port.
Yeah.
Hey, we out there.
Other than that, you gotta fly. I mean, at least to get there at a certain time and all
Yeah, yeah, this
that.
is
I'm
what
boating everywhere.
I'm boating everywhere. You're gonna be on them cruises. Yeah, Darren said they got out the plane and was like, "World, the plane messed up, cuz." We was on that thing upside down, cuz. Hey, so man, all right, we at 10 o'clock, man. It's we're a little bit late than we normally would be. Yeah, Trump just fired a bunch of. Oh, today? Come on,
Oh
man.
wow.
Hey, he been firing FAA people. People been getting laid off in the aviation industry for like the
Soul planes.
way too much.
Yeah, it's been crazy. It's almost feel like it's like what they call it okay, I can't even think of the doggone word when you get back at somebody.
Revenge,
Karma. Yeah,
karma.
kind of like revenge or karma. Like
Look, Carla says she got a Vegas trip scheduled in August and seriously thinking about canceling. Don't cancel it. If you
yeah,
start
don't
now,
cancel it.
if you start now, you can drive there. You, you're, you're good. You'll be good. It's far. It's far in this Stupid Mountains, but if you start now, you'll get there. Hey, did you know that Drake dropped the album with this group with Party Next Door?
With who?
Oh, Party Next Door. He dropped that.
I
He dropped the album.
I don't know who it is, but what he a whole album or this trying to be like a diss track comeback?
No, it ain't no diss track. He can't make no diss tracks. Moby, that is over with. It was a love album. He was singing about love and relationships. What up, Jalen? Love
Really?
and yeah. The album was
Wow.
called "Some Sexy Songs for You." That's what it was called. You
Mm.
hear that title and all you think is, but not to Drake though. Hey, hey, these young boys be out here seducing girls to Drake. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I'm tripping though.
Huh?
But I mean, hey, he got it. I'm tripping about him making another album, but it's gonna be. I would say be hard to sell, but you still got a lot of people, man.
Oh, Drake fans
That's
like it. Hey,
yeah.
yo. So, man, y'all just, Bannon said Drake needs to drop a gospel album featuring the Clark sisters. And Leon said featuring Diddy.
Oh
Hey, yeah, that's
wow.
funny. That is really funny. That is funny. And you know what? People was wondering, like, all right, so what's Drake's next album gonna be like? Because when he make this comeback, it's gonna have to be, it's gonna have to be dope. You
Man,
know?
he got did so bad, man. He might as well just like you know how back in the day when you at school and y'all clowning each other, talking about each other, and then somebody hit you with one of them jokes that just bam, and he got me.
It'd be
That's all.
way
That's what he
too.
need, and you just move on and come back the next day and see if you can recoup. But he need to just be like, man, he got me, man, and just
And
let it roll off.
he won't ever say it. It won't ever say it. And you know what the crazy part is that Drake dropped a new album and nobody really knew about it. Because it was like, hey, it wasn't a diss track. Like they was looking for a diss track and ain't no diss track coming. We need to talk about love and 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 because that's all I got. I got love. I'm a I'm the light skinned Luther right now. And so let's talk about love.
He done made that man switch over to R&B. Come on, man. Come on, that's cold, man.
He had to hit you with the oh. He had to go back to that. Oh, wow. You know.
Yeah, you gotta just let it go, man. Just hey. All right, K Dot, you got me. All right.
And so, my last question of the day before we get out of here: who is more likely to make a successful comeback? Deshaun Watson, Drake, R. Kelly, Justin Tucker with his 7 new accusations from the massage therapist, or Diddy?
Oh man. I'm gonna go with two, man. I'm gonna hit you with two of them. I think Kelly and Watson.
Oh, that was a surprise.
Well, cause man, I mean Watson, he just I don't know. I think he still got it. But
I mean, he's still a young dude, too.
yeah, and Kelly, man, Kelly got some. And I hate to say that, man, but because of what he did, man, especially with the young kids, man. But man, Kelly, bro, that dude he made too many hits, and like a lot of people watching this show right now was born because of Kelly.
Yeah,
And that
yeah.
dude, man, and he's in prison sitting there. You know some heat is. If he was to come back out, you know some heat coming.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna be like, "You saved me. You saved me. You set me free." Like he's going, he's going all
That,
the way.
that nigga he gonna come out with a song called "Cellmate Love," and niggas gonna be bumping it. And you ain't even gonna be gay. You ain't even gay, and we gonna be bumping it, call our cellmate love, and we gonna be sitting out there bumping it. You're like, damn, Kelly, did you really just do that?
Oh, hold on now. Did he about to drop a what is it? A whole new oil of a lay? Yeah, that's so funny. That is funny.
No, Diddy can't make it back out because Diddy was never what you call it. Diddy was always that background dude anyway. He was never that standout person. So he
You know
wasn't.
what? You know what? I'm glad you said that, Moby. I had one more thought. You just made me think about that. Then I'm gonna let everybody go. Listen, I was listening to Fantasy by Mariah Carey with Old Dirty Bastard, and midway through the song, I hear his voice. I hear his voice come over, and it's like, "Yeah, you like that? What?
Take that, take that.
What is Diddy doing on this album? Yeah, uh huh, that's right. Yeah, you like that?" And I'm like, come on. And now, whenever I hear Diddy in the background, I'm like, yeah, that was nasty. Like, what are you doing? Why?
Yeah,
Why are you here just talking?
yeah.
He ain't
It,
in
it
no
makes
credit
it makes all that stuff come back in your head. All them songs that he used to, because nigga, take that. Don't sound the same no more.
at all. Uh huh. Yeah. Take that. Take that. That's right. Uh, 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 uh. You like, hey. I wonder if
Yeah,
anybody's in the studio like, hey, stop it. Stop that. I don't need that. And then he went back in and was like, yeah, all right. You and your friends, you and me and my friends, we could be friends. If we can do that every
man.
weekend. All right?
Every weekend, and that was for real. And he did that for real, man.
Day.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
Man, look. I'm so it took it that one when something it was a needle scratch and the record was still playing. I had to rewind it like, baby, come listen to this. You did you ever notice Diddy just in the back talking what right before Old Dirty Bastard came in? Ah, yes. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yup.
I'm like, come on,
He was
dog.
on all the albums just trying to be in the background.
All in the videos, dancing. And, and that's why Suge was so mad. That's why he was so mad. That is hilarious. But look, good people. Man, y'all done help make the start of season number 8. Yeah, we bringing some new heat for y'all this season. We gonna I didn't put no videos in this week. But in case y'all wanted to see Pat Mahomes one more time, Moby, I don't think you saw it. But Pat Mahomes, I'm gonna show you this before we get out of here. Pat Mahomes was mad at his offensive lineman. I'm gonna show you the video right quick. Here it is. Hold on, here it go. That's gonna pop up. This is Pat Mahomes.
That's exactly how he was.
He's still mad. Ah, he's still mad. That is so funny. But man,
And I
good
don't
people.
blame him either because they didn't protect nothing.
He was so.
Powerful words without saying nothing.
Yo, I thank everybody for tuning in. Like I said, man, we y'all been dope. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to put these shirts up on the site for all the bowlers that's listening. I got this Troublemakers brand that's coming out. Strategically Reckless Rollers. It's a bowling shirt, man. It's gonna be pretty dope. I'm gonna throw a lot of strikes in it to make y'all want it. But until next time, good people. Mailman, I appreciate you popping on, man, once again.
For sure, for sure,
You
for
made it
sure.
a whole
Appreciate
season with me.
y'all.
Hey Leon, he gonna come get a tattoo next time he in Chicago.
Nah, stop it. Cut it out. Cut it out.
All right, well maybe not. But until next time, good people, y'all stay safe out in these streets and cover your mouths
For
and wash
sure.
your hands. We out.
In your ass.